Morning, folks. It's me again, Shannon Fox here, Devoted Patriots channel. I've got lots of news for you. There's so much news going on the Gateway and a few other places. I'm just going to read you some headlines and put a few links down below for a few of these more extensive articles. Let me go ahead and get into it for you. It says, January 6th panel moves to hold Trump aides Dan Scavino and Peter Navarro in contempt for not showing up for this J6 committee subpoena that they're trying to throw at these folks. I don't blame them. It's a sham, no doubt about it. I seen Newt Gingrich yesterday says we have a cognitively challenged president and a cognitively hopeless vice president. Well, I was feeling a little cognitive myself there for a minute. I couldn't spit the words out. Dang, I feel like Joe Biden at the moment. Just kidding. Oh, wow. I won't even get into that one. That's disgusting. Let's see here. Let me get into some articles. FBI cyber chief says he doesn't know where Hunter Biden's laptop is from hell. Well, Matt Gaetz said, I got it. I brought you a video about that. Makes this information a little bit old. Here's another article. It says, White House left out details of grisly child porn case from nominee materials given to the GOP. That basically means that Can't Stand You Brown, that's my name for her now. Can't Stand You Jackson Brown or Brown Jackson, whichever it is. The left is trying to hide and obstruct the fact that she has done a lot more than just let a few of these creepos out of jail early. She is involved in some cases that they just tried to make go away. And so they only give the GOP only certain information that they wanted her to question. What kind of crap is that? It's just the way I feel about it. Trump leads both Biden and Harris in 2024 Harvard-Harris polls. DeSantis, heir apparent. Of course. I'm not much on polls other than they kind of give you an optics as to the way the country's feeling. Polls seem to be one-sided because they're either conservative or Democratic. Very few polls are independent with their opinions and their numbers, but at any rate. It says, after yesterday's disastrous presser, Biden's handlers allow him to only take one pre-approved question today. Yeah, he screwed up. He went over there and got overseas and started talking all that gibberish and crap and about started a war with his mouth about Putin. They got to walk him back 3 times this week. Sickening stuff. They need to be careful having this guy. They need to put a muzzle on this man. He's not allowed to speak outside the teleprompter words. They need to just go ahead and cut him off. Let's see here. GOP Senator Susan Collins says she had a good follow-up meeting with Can't Stand You Brown Jackson. It looks like one of the GOPs may be voting for this radical leftist. Now, over here we got an article that says, Spook Who Cried Wolf. Matt Gaetz introduces a resolution to strip security clearances from dozens of intelligence officials who falsely labeled Hunter Biden's laptop from hell as Russian disinformation. As a matter of fact, there are 55 people high up in the CIA and the FBI that need to go because they carried the water of this lie. And I'm glad to see Matt's got a solution to calling them out, getting rid of them, taking some of their power away from them. These folks do not need to be running nothing the way they lie for a living. Looks like there's going to be a part 2 of the Chuck Grassley discussion. I put a little bit of that on a video for y'all a few minutes ago. He's a little dry, he's a little slow talker, but information was awesome. Just glad to see he's exposing Hunter Biden, James Biden, Joe Biden, hundreds of thousands of dollars, companies linked to China. That's basically all I got to say about that. We already know what's going on. Looks like Ron DeSantis is going toe-to-toe with Disney over the gay stuff. Trump said it at his rally. This is something that I know is so true, and we all feeling this way today. It says, our country is paying a big price for what happened to us in November, says President Trump. You know, doubt about that. That wasn't his exact words, but on YouTube here you can only say so much. It says FOIA Act information reveals that NIH secretly deleted Wu flu data provided by the Wuhan in the beginning of the pandemic. And I believe that is probably more accurate than most people know. Alright, we got another article up here I want to read y'all. It says AZ Senator Sonny Borelli, unmonitored drop boxes revealed over 733,000 unaccountables in Maricopa in November, for November. And I'll go ahead and put the link in the description down below to this particular article. It's a little more than I want to read, but y'all welcome to check it out. They are trying to shore up the selection in Arizona so this crap can't happen again, and I'm glad to see it. That's a good move. It says, this is great. GOP leader Kevin McCarthy plans to talk to Madison Cawthorne over his remarks on the D.C. elites doing cocaine and inviting him to orgy parties. I bet Kevin McCarthy's only got one word for him. Shh. That's what I believe. I believe Kevin McCarthy's got a wife and kids that he doesn't go home to. He's got a man that he lives with up in that, up there in I think it's in Washington, D.C. Got him a little apartment with some dude. I don't know what's really going on there, but I bet Kevin McCarthy says, you can't say that. There's too many of us involved. Just my opinion. But I bet you Kevin McCarthy's going, no, you can't say that. Because what's happening now, since he's made this remark, everybody that heard Madison Cawthorne's statement, we're all going, I wonder who all's involved. I wonder who all's involved. Yeah, I wonder too. I wonder if Kevin McCarthy's part of that whole clique of fakers and shakers that get out there and do the little dance. I don't really know. I don't know which one of them doing the drugs, which one of them's drinking, which one of them's just high on the politics, and which one of them are just too old to be chasing tail. I don't know what else to say about it other than that. Wrinkle parties, that's what I'm going to call them. Got nothing against wrinkles, but when you're 70 years old, 80 years old, looking like Nancy Pelosi, you do not need to be doing cocaine and having orgies and inviting people a third of your age to the parties. That's just something weird about the whole situation. And I'm sure Kevin McCarthy and all them Republicans, they gasped when he said that, are all thinking, oh God, I went to some of them parties. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think it's all Democrats. I don't think it's all Republicans. I think it's a little bit of everybody. They all probably get together and hang out at Nancy's house on the weekend and eat that ice cream out of that $24,000 fridge. Just my opinion, but that's probably what's really going on behind the scenes. They all act like they hate each other and don't get along, but in reality, they're all probably doing things together that we can't discuss over here on this channel. That's all I got to say. Like, subscribe, and share, Devoted Patriots. I just thought I'd bring y'all a little bit of craziness this morning from the crazy world of the Gateway Pundit. Over and out.